Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle for Friday, the 1st of July 2022. It's a new month and it's a Friday. Oh, isn't it full of promise, huh? Nice weekend about to arrive and a new month of stuff to do, things looking, let's be optimistic, in a world which is full of things that could easily make us pessimistic. The ridiculously out of control right wing ideologues on the US Supreme Court who have now tried to hobble the EPA's chances of controlling pollution. What is wrong with those people? I mean, really. Apart from the, in addition to their other earlier nonsense about allowing concealed carry guns in New York, and of course the most egregious overturning of Roe versus Wade. It's just it's a nightmare for Americans. But worse than that, as I've said previously, since I don't live in America, it shouldn't be too much concern. But it is, because they export their ideas, and now they'll be exporting their pollution. Already a huge polluter. The US already uses more oil than anybody else. So it will affect the rest of us as well. So we have to speak out. Come on, America, come to your senses quickly, for God's sakes. Stop this nonsense. Anyway, so I've been going on at this channel for about, it's 1st of July, so actually this channel is now celebrating its 18-month anniversary. Can you do such a thing? Is there such a thing as an 18-month? I don't know. It's an 18-month-old baby, anyway. When I started, I had the idea of doing something, because I had nothing much to do, hardly any work at all to do, so I had plenty of free time, and I played the Guardian every day, Guardian Sudoku puzzle. I've been doing it for quite a long time, and realised that I could absolutely guarantee that I could finish it every day, and so that's why I really started this channel. And also I thought, well, if I'm going to make a YouTube channel, wouldn't it be nice to kind of have it in rather a different way? I just want to play Sudoku, so I shall have it based on the book of Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Mechanics, of course, which is not really so much about motorbikes and fixing them. That's really just part of it, but a kind of journey or whatever, and journey of life, and just basically all kinds of things really are in there. So I thought, well, maybe I can help make the planet slightly, smidgen, a micron better, by pointing out the ridiculousness of extreme right-wing policies around the world, and illogical policies from all sides, actually. So many people put up stuff that's illogical, and since people are playing Sudoku, that means they should have at least a basic understanding of certain types of logic, and maybe interested in other forms of logic as well. And so that's why I kind of started the channel, not really to kind of race away and play impressive Sudoku. That wasn't really my aim. And so 18 months later, well, now things are getting back to normal. The COVID pandemic has certainly been hugely reduced here in Thailand. We have around tens of people that die per day, as opposed to hundreds of people dying per day, and not many new infections each day. Although unfortunately, since we have opened up the country again to tourists now, that number is rising, and of course will rise again. But it seems that life is getting back to normal, so I'm going to have much less time than I had at the beginning to do this channel. You've seen that in recent, if you're a follower of this channel, you've seen recently that I've had hardly any time to play some of these Sudoku games. I have to play them in a real hurry, and I guess that's not so much fun and not really what I intended to do. But I shall endeavour to continue this, because my work is often seasonal or sporadic. In other words, it comes in huge tranches and then disappears for a while. So I shall continue this channel as best I can, but sometimes it's going to be better than others. I'm going to say it like that, I think. Sometimes I won't have much time to play the games, and have to do them in a kind of hurried way. Don't have much time to explain what I'm doing. and other times there's more time, more chance to chat about life, the journey of life, which includes my own aging process now that I'm 60 years old, and anything else that catches my fancy because it's my channel. I feel like I do what I want to do with it. So anyway, oh, I know, I forgot to mention, yeah. So but I would like to say thank you for those people who have commented and liked and watched the videos, because now I've actually reached over 500,000. It's 550,000 views on the channel since I began at the beginning of last year. So that's really amazing. I can hardly believe 500,000 people have watched the videos. It just seems just astonishing. I mean, I know by YouTube numbers that's not a very large number, but really for me that's an amazing number. And so hope that you will continue to watch. And as I say, my apologies if some days it doesn't seem quite so interesting, or the Sudoku is not that good or whatever, but I will do my best when I get time to improve the channel. I have had lots and lots of ideas about what to do on the channel as well, but either because of lack of time or too much work, or just sometimes just simply laziness on my part, let's be honest, I haven't got round to doing any of those things that I had planned to do. But hopefully at one point I will get around to doing them, and you'll see some rather interesting things that I have in mind for the channel. Okay, I shall play this game of Sudoku. It's a hard level game, but with the Guardian, those of you who have played it before will know that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Right, I have seen that this column here, while talking to you, is besotted with intersecting threes. I'll show you where they go. Look, there's one here. There's... Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Yes, sorry. There's this one here, which blocks both of them. I lost my confidence and thought, did I miss something? No, of course not. Okay, this 3 blocks there. This 3 blocks these 2 squares. This 3 blocks this square. This 3 blocks this square. Just this one that's not affected by intersecting threes. So as the first number today, let's put in a 3 in that location there, shall we? I did see something else as well, but I've now forgotten what it is. Oh yeah, 7's blocking down here, 7's down there, 7's across here, and 7's across here. I haven't explained the rules of Sudoku. I think that it's most people will come on the channel already having an idea of the basic rule. If not, come on a Monday if you've never played the game before, and I always agree to explaining the rules on Monday. I've gone silent for a moment because I'm looking around trying to work out what's going on in this grid, and not having too much luck. So let's just click on the numbers then to show me. It's so much easier using the computer, I must admit, to highlight numbers, because it just is. It's just the whole thing just becomes easier, right? Okay, so we can put a 6 in this square, since 6 blocks across here, right? So certainly this square is blocked by that 6 there, and then 6 will have to appear in one of these empty squares up here, so that won't allow 6 there. 6 will block both of those squares, and so we can put our 6 there. Let's go back to clicking on numbers and see where it takes me. well, it will take me across this row and up here with the 3s and allow me to place a 3 there. I see the 4s over here and up here, of course. How about the 5s? Here we go with a 6 blocking down here, so that will be our 6, and then we have 6 blocking down here and across here, so that's a 6. Do I have to go back to 1s? I can't remember if I've done anything since. Okay. No, that's it with 3, right? Okay. All right, so time to look for some other way to go forward now. The Guardian is not the New York Times, and so usually doesn't offer such tricky ideas. Usually we can do something like, checking the missing checking the missing numbers along a row or something like that. So what is missing in this row? We don't have 2, 3, 6, 9. Okay, so I see 6 and 9 here and 6 and 9 here. So that means that 6 and 9 must appear in these squares, and 2 and 3 must appear in these squares, and guess what? We've got a lovely pair of 3s attacking this square, so this has to be our 2, and this has to be our 3 now. And we just have one final 3 to get, so let's block across and down and give us our final 3. Okay, that's it. Can I get anything? So remembering this is 6 and 9. Anything else on offer? Yes, we have 8 blocking across here and 8 down here. So that has to be our 8. So in these empty squares, we are looking for 1, 5, and 2. Is that right? 1, 5, and 2. Okay. So the 5s are here, the 2s are there, and the 1s are anywhere. Right. Let's continue with other ideas. If you have any, shout them out at the screen. Somehow it seems to absorb your comments and will filter through going backwards in time to when I made the video. No, it just makes you feel better, right? When you start shouting, "Oh, look at that, you idiot! Look at that! You must be able to see that. It's so obvious." I've done it myself, so I do know. Missing numbers here are 4 and 5. So 4 blocks up here, 4 blocks down here, and 4 blocks across here. That's got to be a 4. Let's investigate missing numbers in this row here. We still need 4, which is obviously in the left hand side. We still need 5. We need 8 and 9. Okay, that didn't give me enough information. Let's see what's missing from here. 2, 5 and 7, I think. Okay, so we've got 5 and 7 attacking this square here, so that's got to be a 2. And now we can say 2 blocking down here, 2 up here, and 2 across here. That's the 2 there. Maybe I should go back to clicking on digits again and see if I can see anything useful. There's probably something around. Three's done, of course. 4s. All right, so other things I need to do. Oh well done, Guardian. Give me something to think about this morning. I have the feeling though there's something that's obvious and I'm not seeing it. Let me just look along these bottom rows. I think I'd looked here before, but I'm going to look again at these 2 bottom rows. So I say the Guardian usually does this kind of thing, I think. So we're missing 1 and 2 and 4 and 5. 1, 2, 4, 5. No, so along here we are missing 1, 2, 4, 5. Well, it doesn't help me. Just I know 1 and 2 are here already. So not 1 and 2. What am I talking about? 6 and 9. Sorry, 6 and 9 here. Just thinking about 1 and 2 down here. 6 and 9 are here. I apologize. Oh, not getting very far. Come on, come on. Wake up. It's still pretty early here. I can hear some office workers on their way to work. It seems a bit early. It's only 8. They normally start at 9 o'clock, I think. Well, I think I'm going to have to resort to pencil marks, which is good for the Guardian on a Friday. Sometimes we get that on a Saturday when they have their so-called expert level game, but not often for their hard level games. So that's good. Spot any patterns, you know, of numbers in the same row or column or whatever. I can't really see them. Um, hmm. Let's see, 2. So 4, that's there. 6 and 3. So 4, 6. So 1, 8, 9. That's not enough. Okay, I'm going to go for pencil marks then. So well done, Guardian. You've made me jump to pencil marks. That's good. It's quite unusual, I think, for the Guardian as well. On, as I said, on one of their hard level games, they sometimes or often maybe sometimes make me go to pencil marks on expert level games, but not so often on these. Okay, right. Let's see then. So. Oh, certainly. I'm just thinking about something. Yesterday's game was outrageously easy, wasn't it? Yesterday's was pitched as a hard level game and actually was incredibly easy. We have 5. One of 5 in one of these squares blocking up here, so 5 will also appear like that. Okay. And up here. Yesterday's game was easier than the Monday's easy level game, so it's certainly a surprise to have to turn to pencil marks. I should put in these numbers here, shouldn't I? Which was 6 and 9, weren't they? Let's go back to the 6s. somewhere along that row. And that's about it for paired stuff. So I didn't bring any surprise naked pairs there or anything like that, which I kind of guessed because I have been studying it for some time and got a lot of the numbers in my head already. So I wasn't expecting anything too amazing and didn't get it. I should be happy. Right, let's do the bottom shoot first. This is easiest. We can put 2s in there, and we can put what's the other missing number in these squares? I've forgotten now. 7. No, sorry. We're missing 1. 1s, sorry, can go everywhere. There we go. Over here, 1s can go everywhere again, and so can 2s. And so can 4. Okay. Up here we've got 1, 6. So the numbers that we still have, there are 2 numbers to get. The missing numbers are 5 and 9. 5 blocks here. So we put the 5s in those squares, and the 9 blocks here. So we put the 9 in those squares. And then up here, we don't know anything at all about digit 1. Everywhere. We have a blocking 2 here and here. This is not a pair of 1 and 4, by the way, of course. Don't be misled by that. 2s go there. 3, 4, 5 is in 6 blocks across here only. So 6 in those squares. 7 we have. 9 we have. We're looking for 8, which blocks up them. Oh, sorry, we've got 8 already. Okay. Now let's examine and see and keep our fingers crossed in a wholly useless exercise. I mean, keeping your fingers crossed. It's a stupid thing, isn't it? Right, okay, nothing there. Let's go across to the middle here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 already. 7 blocks across like that. So 7s go there. We have 8. We're just looking for 9, I believe. Which blocks up here, and so will give us 9 in those squares. Then over here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't have 5, so 5 fits in those squares there. 6 we do. 7 blocks up here, and 7 blocks across here like this. So 7 goes there. 8 goes up here and across here. So we have 8 in those squares. And do we have 9 yet? I think we do. So 9 going up there. And we can place 9 in those squares there. So now, come on, let's have something. Okay, so any favorite direction now? Let's just do this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks across here. Actually didn't need that. 7 blocks up there is more effective in one go. 8 blocks up the middle still. Again, this is not a pair of 1 and 7. So 8s can go there. 9 blocks across the middle here. So 9 is possible in those squares. We've only got 1 block to do, but let's have a look down this chute first of all, just in case. Oh, depressingly difficult. Any 1s over here? Any information on 1? Absolutely none. This is a great game from the Guardian. Well done. 2 blocks across here and 2 blocks up here, so 2s are available there. I think they're making up for yesterday's faux pas. Threes, we have 4 blocks across the middle here, so 4 will be available like that. 5 blocks up the middle column and across this bottom row here in this chute, so 5s go there. Do we have 6s yet? Yes. Do we have 7s yet? No. 7 blocks, as you can see. Do we have 8s? No. 8 blocks up this column, excuse me. Try and make it reasonably straight. 8s go there. And do we have 9s? No, we don't, but they block like this, and so we can put 9s in the corner. So look at the candidate count on a Guardian Sudoku. Wow, very high candidate count on a Guardian Sudoku there. For not even for the expert level, and it's quite unusual, I must say. Now all I've got to do is sort it out. Oh dear. I wonder if I've made a mistake anywhere. I'm going to have to highlight the digits and see. Oh, good grief. A sea of blue. Oh, yeah. Here I've made a mistake. Look, okay, so I've not made a mistake, but I can make a deduction here. We have 1 in the left and right columns here. So up here, we can only have 1 in this column. So actually, I can get rid of all of these candidate 1s. That's what I can do. See, now I can see this with candidates in and highlighting, but I couldn't see that without candidates, you know, and I can now see that this is the only square along this row that contains a 1, so the 1 must go there. And now we're going to get a lot more from that, because first of all I can get rid of all of these 1s, and that's going to give me a single 6 here, but more as well. Let's get rid of candidate 6 here like this. But as I said, this 1 now puts 1 as pointing pair along here, so this 1 will also be removed. And we have 1s up there. Okay, that's looking neater, isn't it? Right. I'm going to go through the numbers now. This is the only place where a 4 can appear now, so we know the 4 is there, and we can remove all of those 4s there. And now we've only got 1 4 in the middle column here, so we know 4 is there, and this 4 can go away. Excuse me. And now we have a pair of 5 and 9, and so we know that that has to be an 8, and this will be our 9, and this will be our 5, and now we've got a lot to do. 5 here in this by value cell. We have an 8 already, so we can get rid of candidate 8 there. Make it look neater. We can get rid of both of these 5s here now. And this 5 will make these 5s disappear. I see 3 numbers in 2 squares. We've got 6 here already, so let's get rid of the 6s there. And now this 6 can't exist, so we get rid of it, and that will leave a single 6 here that we can now place. Right. Again, I see 3 numbers here. This can't be right. First of all, let's get rid of the 7s. And I also see a 9 here, which can't stand, can it? So let's get rid of the 9. And these 9s can't be true. And now we're left with a 4 here. And we're left with an 8 here. And so this must be an 8. And let's get rid of all of these candidate 8s that we can't use. There was something else about the 4, wasn't there? Yeah, oh yeah, that's it there. Got to remove a candidate down there. Okay. Right. What else is available? This now is the only place where a 5 can go in this block. So we'll put the 5 there, then the 5 will go here, and this will be a 9, and this will be a 9 down here now. So 6 in that square, 6 blocking up here, 6 blocking down here. That's a 6. 1 blocks down here, so this would be a 1. The last number to get here is a 5, giving us a 2 in that square, so a 1 in that square, 5 in that square. Ergo, 5 there, 4 there, and hence 2 will be there. That's a 1. The last number to get there is a 4. Right, just a couple of small smidgen bits to do now. 7 blocks across here. And 7 is pointing pair up here, so that must be our 7, and that will give us a 1 in that square there, so this must be an 8 with our 1 here. Our 8 puts a 2 in that square and 8 in that square. What do we have? We have a 1 here already, so this is a 9, and this will be a 2, and the last number to get here is a 9. This 9 here puts a 7 in that square and a 9 in that square. And just 2 numbers to go. What are they? There's 7 blocks across here, so that'll be 7. And a 1 will finish the game. So, oh, it took me a long time to get through that. What a surprise. That's because I, first of all, talked for a long time at the beginning, and then spent a lot of time trying to go forwards without pencil marks when I really got nowhere. So combination of factors making that a very long video. I apologize. I don't normally like to make videos that are this long, but there you go. It's done and dusted now. Thank you. Bye bye.